Leonard and I went and sat in an empty carriage, and he proceeded to ask me why I had come here. Maybe he was getting my story, so the next new passenger that came, he could explain to them what I was. So, why did you step aboard the train? I don't know. To escape, I guess. Yes, we get a lot of those. You're thinking of returning or staying? Why, I need to get a fare then? I said as the ticket man walked through the passageway. I won't worry about him. The longer you stay, the more you become. Check your pocket. Why? Just do it. I did, and I could feel something in there, but I couldn't hold it, couldn't remove it. I knew there was something there, but it was as if it was not. You see, I can tell by your face that you can feel your ticket forming. Forming? Yes, soon the ticket will be solid, and you'll be able to take it out from your pocket and present it to the ticket inspector. What else is forming whilst I'm here? It's different for each person. I can't really say. Some start to remember things that never happened to them. Well, I say never happened to them. It's quite possible, I suppose, due to the nature of the time travel aspect of this train, that they are receiving information of lives they would have led, or did, or do lead, when apart from this train in their future. But sometimes it appears they become different people. Possibly people that long ago died on this train, that started the original journey, till they inhabit another passenger. Pick whichever you want. I know this will be making you worry, that how long can you stay before you become someone else? Or you can never leave. If that's what you want to do, that is. But let me tell you, I've been here ages, and I believe I'm still the same person. But then again, I suppose, if I formed or inherited a personality in a place that has a mind of its own and already breaks many laws of physics, I can't really with any confidence know. But as I can assume, an assumption is the only factor I can offer you in an answer to your question, that is it. I want to leave. Of course I want to leave. Why would anyone want to stay here? Well, as it's ups, you never need to work again. You can do anything you like, meet all sorts of people, live a life like one might dream. Only problem is, it's a small location in which it exists in. But in a big train, and it's possible at some point to leave the train, move about in the time and location you find yourself in, and get back and continue this free life with who you choose to lead here. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I must be dreaming. I can assure you this is no dream. It may not be reality, but it's certainly not a dream. So tell me, then, as your time is short here, what were you escaping from? I have a lot of experience. Maybe I can help. I was in the garden when the train came. I just brought a woman I'd fallen in love with to my house for the first time. She was cooking in the kitchen. Wait a minute, he entered. You had a woman you'd fallen in love with, and you need to escape? Yeah, that's right. Now that's strange. Even from all I've heard, a woman you've fallen in love with, in your kitchen, making you dinner, cozy romantic evening out planned, and you jumped on the first transcendental train that appeared out time before you. Yeah, I know. But you see, it's more complicated than that. You see, I really love this woman. I can't tell you how much I feel for her. What's the problem? There is no problem. I can't see the reason for escaping. You sure you've not been affected by the train, becoming one of the passengers? No, seriously. I love her. I want her. I think I want her. I don't know. You see, it's because of the fact that I love her that I escaped. Escaped because I stood in the garden so happily watching her through the window, cooking. She even called me. How empty my house had been all these years. Lonely existence I have led. Going to and from work, sitting in the dark, not even bothering to switch the lights on, tea, ice cream and the movie channel, sitting there to the twilight hours, then sleeping to the next morning and repeating till work comes, and then I work, eat and sleep. Dreams and my wants too, a backstep, for nothing more than I avoided them, until I caught my eyes on this girl, who I instantly fell in love with. I tell you no lie. My heart trembled when I met her, as if I lost a beat. Maybe it stopped for a few seconds, and then when her eyes met my uneasy gaze, my heart beat at a thud like 1,000 beats, as if all my dreams came at one go, and slowly like molten ice, we fell in love with each other. Oh, so nice. Nice. And as I watched her from the window, I felt we hardly knew each other. We had fallen in love with the other, both wanting to find love, to hold in the cold nights ahead, and that's why I needed to escape. Because whilst I know it doesn't matter to me what I found out about her, but I feel the same may not be said about her to me. I'm not as other men are. Why do you think I hid away in the darkness for so long, always avoiding falling in love? You see, I have my fair share of problems, the things that just aren't normal. I can't do anything about them. When I think of my weakness, I think it's best I never fall in love. It's bad enough I have to deal with them, but to inflict them on another, it's just not fair. So I try to contain them. But you have a heart too, my son. A heart that needs feeding. A heart that can be held on in your hands. But when your soul meets with that soul, that is always destined, then no amount of holding can shield your heart from falling in love and giving that love. Yes, maybe you're right. I tried for years. But when I met her, I didn't want to hold on anymore. I couldn't. I tried to fight the feelings, but I couldn't. I spent long nights awake, looking to the ceiling, to the stars, and seeing fantastical images of stories of our lives that I would dream to live. So what are these weaknesses? Can you not overcome them? Surely all things that a man does are in his control. I wish that was true. How many people have said those cold and untrue words to me? And I might believe them for a time, but some things are imprinted on a man, unable for him to change, and sometimes the reason for the man. So what is so bad? I'm just not like normal guys. Okay, so I have a heart pure and true, a dreamer, romantic, who could make a girl love him, but such dreams only last for a while. Then what is left is not what a woman would want. I'm not a very confident man. I follow the world, I don't lead it. I have many fears that control my life, fears of flying and driving. I can't go abroad for holidays, can't get on a plane. What misery is this that I should pass on to another? Can't drive the person around, not even for emergency. Not being able to say what I think and feel, of letting myself suffer by not speaking up. And whilst I say these things to you, you think there may be not much and that someone could easily live without them. But if as you had to put up with me, you wouldn't think the same. You see, this girl doesn't know any of this. She's fallen in love with what she sees, thinking me like other men. And when she sees all of my weaknesses, that I cannot change, she will surely fall out of love with me, or try to change me. And I know I cannot. For why would a man choose to be this weak if he could but change it? My life would not be so lonely and sad if this weakness were overcomable.